Communion and confirmation season is upon us, but rather than giving the gift of wads of cash to a child, I went on the hunt for a gift they cherish forever. And here's how I got on. Communion and confirmation season is now upon us, and it can be tricky to find the perfect gift for these special occasions. So today we're in Dublin city centre, hoping to get some inspiration for the perfect gift. First up, Pariscourt Townhouse Centre. Ian, coming into the silver shop is like coming into an Aladdin's cave, and you have such a variety of beautiful and quirky objects. You must be very busy at the moment.
Absolutely, yeah. We have lots of people coming in looking for unusual, interesting and quirky items.
Now, you have a selection picked out for us today. Something that's very important to keep in mind is that it is a religious ceremony, the communion and the confirmation, and so a lot of people might like to opt for a cross, such as these beautiful ones.
Absolutely, and we always carry a good range of crosses. I mean, we have silver and gold crosses here. This is a lovely little Victorian, late Victorian, about the 1880s to the 1900 period, little silver cross, which is priced at €65.
Let's have a look at this gorgeous bookmark.
This is a nice thing, but it's a kind of unisex thing too. Silver and mother of pearl bookmark. And the idea would be that you actually put this into a book, and then this just pins into the page like that, so that you've actually marked your book.
Now, where did you find this magnifying glass?
Well, the magnifying glasses are always great ideas. Again, unisex, silver handled and chrome tops to them. And this is made from 1927, and this is €58. And yeah, I mean, these are good for looking at stamps and coins and
insects and bugs.
Well, we did have one man who said to me at one stage, I hope that the kids don't actually use it for burning the legs off the bugs and animals. So I haven't heard anybody, but people do buy them all the time. So I reckon that they obviously are a nice gift and useful.
Ian, some great gift ideas there. Thank you very much.
Not at all. You're welcome. Thank you.
Caroline, we've just arrived into your store, Tales for Tadpoles, here on Drury Street in Dublin, and what a beautiful shop it is. Can you tell me about your product?
Everything in the shop is related to children's books and fairy tales from around the world, as you can see. It's a gift shop, essentially, but we have stuff for all ages, from newborns right up to grandmothers buying for themselves, so nostalgia gifts as well as books or gifts for children.
And of course, you must be very busy coming into communion and confirmation season now, because these are quirky little gift ideas with a difference, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's stuff that you wouldn't see elsewhere. Like people are looking for something a little bit different, something that people want to actually hold on to, that they're not going to grow out of in a year or two. We have a range of tea sets, all themed with either the Beatrix Potter books, like this one, or the Flower Fairy books, like this one. Each piece has a different picture from a different book. So Jemima Puddle Duck, Peter Rabbit, Benjamin Bunny, Tom Kitten. So it's a tea set for 4. It comes in this gorgeous case. I think that it would make a perfect communion gift. Some things, a special gift from somebody like a godparent, or, you know, it's something that they'll keep forever. They'll remember who gave it to them. It's the perfect special gift that you wouldn't get elsewhere.
Caroline, I don't know any boy or girl who doesn't love Roald Dahl, and it's been that way for years. It's so nice to see that boys and girls today appreciate his stories as much as we would have done when we were young.
Yeah, so here we have a range of prints. So we have Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Matilda, BFG, which of course was a huge film last year if people haven't read the book.
Any child who has read a Roald Dahl book will appreciate one of these on their wall, I think.
Yeah, the illustration is so important, and Quentin Blake's illustration, they're just so recognisable. You know, people know them, they know they're from Roald Dahl, and they're just, these particular prints are just so bright to bright up any bedroom.
And you've also got beautiful cushions as well as the prints.
Yes, these cushions are amazing. So they feel luxurious. Again, we have Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the BFG, we have Matilda ones as well. And what I love about them is the back. There's detail from the books as well. So Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, it's sweets. Matilda, it's books. And the BFG, it's actually jars of dreams.
Oh, how gorgeous to fall asleep on that at night.
I know.
And Caroline, here we are at the classics section. Beautifully illustrated books, and of course books that have stood the test of time. We all know these titles.
Yeah, so these are ones now for older children, so these would be perfect for a confirmation gift. We have different editions of the same book, so we have this Wind in the Willows illustrated by Inga Moore, This one illustrated by an Australian illustrator, Robert Inkpen. People want to get their kids away from smartphones, away from the computer screens, and they want to give them something that will last and they'll remember. So these are, again, a keepsake.
Margaret, what should people keep in mind when buying jewellery for a child?
They should keep it simple, that the child will be able to wear now or in a few years.
Okay. And you have some very delicate bracelets here. Tell us about those.
Absolutely, these are gorgeous. They're called My First Gemstone, and they range from about €60 upwards, so a good price range as well.
You can see a little girl enjoying that when she's 11, but also when she's 21.
Absolutely, it can last for years and years.
Moving on to the more expensive price point, and there's some beautiful diamond necklaces here. I know I'd love one, but would you actually buy diamonds for a child?
Well, you would, Laura. It's a very special day, so we have these absolutely gorgeous diamond and gold necklaces and bracelets. They're very simple, very elegant, and it's a keepsake.
And Margaret, we can't forget about the boys. You've got some great cufflinks here. They're a good present.
They're a great present, a great range again, from around €55 upwards. And we have some lovely ones. They're kind of unusual, and then plain, and that they can get their initials engraved. So it's always a good option for a boy.
Boys can be quite difficult to buy for. So in these circumstances, not that you'd have a 7 or an 11-year-old walking around with cufflinks, but it's very much a gift that you keep.
Again, it's a keepsake for that special day.